Hi, the lovely Lucy from Outside Lives has asked me if I could do a video on how I make baby wipes that I use when we go away in our camper van for There's No Planet B group. So here I am today and I thought I'll give you a little video and show you what I do. So before we start, we're going to need a few things. First of all, we're going to need a kitchen roll. Now, the more absorbent, the thicker the better. Due to lockdown, I haven't been able to go out and get a really good kitchen roll, but I'm just going to use the ones that we've got at the moment. But if the thicker ones, more absorbent ones, the stronger your wipes are going to be. So we're going to need one of these. Then we're going to need some baby wash or something gentle, a wash that you use at the moment. Coconut oil, the thing that you use on everything, your hair, your face, cooking with it, fantastic. A jug for mixing, and then a spoon, some hot boiling water, and a container to keep your wipes in. So, shall we start? First thing we've got to do is cut this baby in half. Now, it's actually quite complicated. Oh yeah, so you're going to need a knife. I cut mine outside because all the little bits can go everywhere. So if you're going to cut it, make sure you've got something underneath you to gather all them, and then you can pop them in the bin afterwards. So I've cut through this, and then what you will get are two of these. Now I've already cut one in half and made some wipes to show you. So we've only got the one half for now. So what it does mean is if you wanted to, you could make 2 packs of wipes at the same time, or you can just cut it in half, make one, and then use it again. So what we're going to do is get our kitchen roll and we're going to pop it into our container. Now, the taller the container, the better for containing the wipes, but this is all I've got. And I have been using this and it has worked. So, but we're going to pop it in, as you can see, pop that to the side. So then now, we're going to make our liquid. Now, I'm just going to pop a little bit of wash in. Now I'm awful, I should really tell you the different consistencies and how much to put in of each. I've never actually figured it out. I just tend to put whatever in every time. So I'm just popping some coconut oil in and some baby wash. And if you think you've put a lot in, you can obviously add more water, dependent. And I think it's one of those things that maybe give it a go first of all, see how you feel. Some people might want them really oily, other people might not, so it's a little bit of a personal preference. And obviously make sure whatever you use that you're not allergic to any of the ingredients, and that they're as gentle as possible if you're going to be using them all over the body or on the children. And then we're going to add some water. And we're going to mix it until the coconut oil melts. Now, my water wasn't boiling, but it still seems to be melting the coconut oil, so that's good. So give that a swirl and make sure that that's all melted. And then we're coming back to our lovely jar. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour it on. Now what I would say at the moment is less is more. If you saturate it and it's sopping, then you can't really go back. But if you keep adding it until you think it's at the right consistency, then that's great. So what I do to start off with is be careful. You might want to put something underneath if you're going to be using it to make sure it doesn't go all over the units or worktop. As I go around mine, I just add in, and then a tiny little bit down the sides as well, just so it can be absorbed from the bottom up. So then what I do is give that a chance to start soaking up. So as you can see, it's starting to soak up the liquid. Sometimes I turn it over, have a look, see how we're looking. So that's becoming absorbent, but I can see that I've still got a couple of dry bits. Now if you leave it a bit longer, then that's probably going to soak into it anyway, but for the sake of this, we'll add a little bit more in. So just small amounts. Until you think that you can see and it looks like it's all saturated. Then, once we've got that, give it a little bit of time to absorb, but obviously we haven't got that much time on this, so I'll show you. And then what I normally do next is pull out the inner cardboard tube. Now, the longer it's had to soak, the easier this will come out. But there we go. And then make sure you discarded that responsibly. Okay, so we're left with our wipes. If you give them a little bit of time to soak, I'll show you the ones that I've made. You should then be able to just pull out the middle and you've got yourself your wipes. And then you can use, obviously, where you normally tear them and use the wipes. So they're great. At the moment, these aren't too greasy, so that's really good. Absorbent, dry, and smell gorgeous, which is always a bonus. Now, I've been in the camper van for probably 4 or 5 days and these have been great, but keep an eye on them because I'm not sure how long you could use them for before they start to go mouldy, or you need to keep an eye because of the ingredients that you use. But they're absolutely brilliant. You can take them whenever we do get a chance to go out, you can take them out with you, or use them for the kids or yourselves. And a great way to not be buying the wipes for the plastic and for the environment. So natural wipes, make sure you discard them properly, don't put them down the toilet obviously. But there we go, a little video on how I made my wipes. Have a good day everyone, take care, bye.